Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Heat Evolution. 4 years late. I think almost over. Yeah, that, because it came out in like a September of 2016 and it's October of 2020. But we just finished all our Let's Plays of NASCAR Heat 4. And I could be playing NASCAR Heat 5, but NASCAR Heat 5 is just NASCAR Heat 4, but less, with some newer paint schemes. It's less than the original version of the game for the most part. So we're finally going to get to this game, and we're going to do a Let's Play for Kamikaze Games. He's a big Casey Mears fan, and Casey Mears has that lovely Geico 13 car. There are supposed to be a couple other ones in here, like a throwback car, and I can't remember what the other one was. I think there's like a camo version and a throwback, but the DLC is no longer on the store anymore. We need to get Joey Logano off the screen. Now we can go to championship mode, right? We'll do regulation. Yes. Oh, so, well, yeah, I guess I didn't have to. But we're going to be Casey Mears because Kamikaze loves his Casey Mears. And that is such a beautiful car. If anyone's wondering why the game looks so good right now, I mean compared to what it does in its default footage, I really turned up the contrast and the saturation and everything. And there is a very loud motorcycle outside. But I'm going to go get to the race. We're not even going to qualify at any race in the season because I can't qualify anywhere aside from last in this game. I remember that one very much. But here are the championship race settings. First off, difficulty 105 like always, 13% race length, and there's no stages in 2016. So let's just start to finish. We have 4 times tire wear and fuel consumption, and all flags. Well, here we are at Daytona International Speedway. There is Jay McMurray in the Cessna car. I think he also has a McDonald's car that's unlocked despite whether or not you get the DLC. I think that's already in there. And I think Brad Keselowski is always driving a Brad car. Maybe if you put like the age thing in right, then he doesn't drive it. That's another thing that you might already get regardless of DLC. Then there's like some Toyota DLC that I made sure I got. We're always going to be on default setup unless at some point I change that shit without knowing for some of these tracks. Last time I played this game, I think it was for an online race at Michigan, maybe a week or two before NASCAR Heat 2 came out. And it was with some guy that was streaming on Twitch with his friend. And you can find the video in like my online races playlist, somewhere deep in my playlists. I should do more online racing clips or something like that. I don't know, it's just never been really in my most interest. Online racing is not really my thing. Except for the Core League. I did that. I want to come back to the Core League, but now they're going to iRacing, and I don't even want to ever get iRacing because it's not a video game. It's just a simulating program thing. Purely for online racing. You ain't got no career mode, championship mode, challenge mode. Online racing, I usually just want to have fun with it, and I think I'd have more fun with the Core League if I was part-time, and I was hoping that they just get on NASCAR Heat 5, and that would be my only reason to ever get NASCAR Heat 5, because it's a pretty damn broken game compared to Heat 4. And then you've got me playing this. And it took me a lap, but we're with the field, and we're competing, and the steering is not smooth whatsoever. I could try harder, and then maybe I'd do better. Okay, Jimmy Johnson getting stuck in the wall with 3 wide made sense, but Regan Smith over here in the 7 car, I don't know why he did that. I'm just gonna wait for opportunities to hand themselves to me. We do have a bunch of like NASCAR Next drivers, truck drivers, Pinty's drivers in this game because they get the full field. NASCAR Heat 2 came out, and that was the full roster. They had damn near full truck series, Xfinity series, and Cup series, and it was awesome. And then Heat 3, they had to bring in the Dirt Tour, which I think that was necessary, but and they were doing something like that in Dirt to Daytona. I can't believe it took almost 20 years for them to complete the NASCAR Heat series. Granted, they had like a 17, 16 year break between Dirt to Daytona and this game, but next year it's gonna be NASCAR 2021 or NASCAR 21, something like that. And then maybe the Core League might decide to get back on the games that I actually get as a gamer with my gaming channel. Okay, well, we're up to 32nd. It's taking time. It's a 26 lap race. We got no stages. We ain't worried about stage points. It's all about where you finish. It don't matter where you start. There's no leading laps thing. Although I wish, you know, the person who gets lead most laps would get credit for that. Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch in the ugliest goddamn car that he has ever driven. At least primary paint job. I can't remember a paint job that's uglier than that one. I mean, I think even like the pedigree car is more than that stupid anniversary M&M's car. I remember that thing came out the first time I saw it. I was, oh Lord. They're wrecking Paul Menard. What are you doing? I understand get hard for Menard, but you don't put them hard into the wall, Menard. You know, I think we have the cautions on, but they didn't throw a caution for that. They said there was a wreck. It's a super speedway. You figure it'd be worth a caution. But yes, I hate that piss and shitmobile paint job that Kyle Busch has. We have some of them people that design paint schemes in this NASCAR community to state an agreement on me that Kyle Busch's 2016 75th M&M's anniversary car, whatever you call that thing, is the ugliest primary paint job and the ugliest M&M's car that I have ever seen. It feels like they keep stacking up on the bottom. Now there's a caution. You waited a lap. I don't know what that was for, but everyone's pitting. I don't know, I guess to get gas. We've only got 6 laps on fuel. So we'll go pit. I don't have any damages, and I think we can just save tires for a little while. I'm just talking about the pace car and shit. I think the pace car still leaves pit road in this game too. And yeah, we'll just get our full tank of fuel. I am the leader. I know I didn't need to get tires. I guess I should have. Well, then if I did that, I might have just, well, lost positions instead of gaining all these. So I'm just going to lead the race for a while. Until they take the lead from me. I left the bottom open. Wow, this game is not that hard, JC. It really isn't. Now Clint Boyer's going to take the Daytona 500 from Casey Mears. I mean, it's 2016, so I mean, you can't expect anything to make sense. Usually that's something you'd say about 2020 or something, but well, behind me is Trevor Bayne right now, and I can get this lead back from Clint Boyer. Oh gosh, we're going to hear that a lot this season. I want to get underneath him, and he's going to let me because this game is weird. Like usually they put an effort to block and they make their line so that it's in your way where it's hard to pass him. But in this case, he just kind of got out of the way. And I've got an arrow push from Trevor Bayne. It is not working, and yes, I know he's still there. I see him. Even if I couldn't see him, I would know. The leaderboard is telling me 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 a lot. That's fucking weird. Oh my god! And another caution, which means no green flag pit stops. My tires are now getting into the...
Okay, that's the halfway mark now.
Oh, okay. And then we get the 70s on my left sides, and we're getting out of the 60s and the right sides. So, yeah, we'll get tires this time. Yeah, we'll get all 4s, because it can take an effect on how the car drives and the speed it carries. You know, not as much grip at the corners, and it takes more to drive. No damages to repair, and that's what we'll do. I'm still the leader, so I'm guessing I could have done that last time, and we would have kept our position.
The race is going green.
That's my assumption.
Here's the green flag.
You know, Trevor Bayne's car looks nice. This car behind me looks nice. What is this car behind me? Greg Biffle, you are behind me and you look nice.
Clear high.
Wish he would come back, but he wouldn't be good. Greg Biffle just went down the pit road. I don't know why, because we all pit at the same time last time, and I have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. So, I win for free win for Casey Mears. This is pretty fucking dumb.
Low on fuel.
You know, we're getting low on fuel, but it's the last lap of the race. The thing is, that it doesn't matter if it's the last lap of the race in this game. They can throw a caution right now, and then we get a green-white checkered, and I don't win. But they're not going to do that. We're going to win the Daytona 500 with Casey Mears.
Great job.
that one's for you, Kamikaze Games. And the rest of my audience that likes Casey Mears. I got 105 speed rating. I probably already had that. I still haven't been able to get 105 at all the tracks in this game, to be honest. Here are the race results. They're so freaking random. This is back whenever you didn't have control of it. You couldn't scroll it. Just kind of kept changing the pages. Joey Logano, Kenseth, Ryan Blaney, all a bunch of good drivers start finishing the back, and then random drivers finishing up front. I know it's a super speedway, but half of these drivers should have wrecked. Because it's the Daytona 500, and that's what you do. You fight to the death to win. And then, but, I mean, these results, I mean, in 2016, we had a lot of people actually make the finish, so come on, game. AJ Allmendinger challenges you. No, shut up, you're dumb, leave me alone. I'll see you guys next time, tomorrow, for the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, where I actually have to let off the gas, and we can expect more than just jump to the front of the field and then win the race. I think I would have won the race even if that caution hadn't happened, didn't I? I decided to not take tires. I could have gotten up there by myself. All these caught, none of them were my fault. They just handed it to me. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.